Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of You Hate to See It, where we talk about all the shows you love and hate to see. Oh, shows and movies you love and hate to see. My bad. As always, I'm KP, and I'm here with some of the greatest minds in all of television and film. I got the chief hater, master of hate, D Wild. What's up, brother?
What's good, ladies and gents? Dr. Hate, man.
Yes, sir. I got the movie man, Scotty Scorsese. Tom, what's up, brother?
What's going on, folks? Ready to get into it.
Yes, sir. We ready to get into it. We got a great episode today for y'all. Talking about the movie of the summer. Some are saying. We're talking about
cartoons. Cartoons, yeah.
Hey, that's real. That's very real. But we're talking about Twisters, the sequel, the spiritual sequel to the 1996 movie Twister. It's about tornadoes. If you haven't seen Twisters, I mean, I don't know if I guess we're gonna be spoiling. Go see it.
A little spoilers.
Yeah, we'll keep it light, but I do think it's going to be a few spoilers here.
Yeah. We're gonna spoil that shit. But if you've seen the movie, get ready to lock the fuck in, because this movie has been doing gangbusters in the box office. Dante, how much money did you say this thing has made?
They've crossed 200 million worldwide, so they're at 221 worldwide, big time. At 154 domestic, they got 80 million opening weekend. Compare that to the bust of the summer that got 29 in Furiosa, man. I mean,
chill. Hey, no Furiosa slander shall prosper.
I'm just saying, 81 million opening weekend. That's
pretty good.
That's
pretty good.
Man.
Hey, us here at You Hate to See It, and man, God, so it's no surprise that we're pretty big Glenn Powell fans, and he's proven that movie star status with this one. He's on a hell of a run right now. But before we let's just get straight into it, man. Let's get these instant reactions. You walk out of Twisters, Tom. I think you saw it today. You got the legit fresh instant reaction. Let's start with you. What'd you think about Twisters?
Fresh out the movie theater, I didn't see it in IMAX because wasn't thinking, but nonetheless, this is I think going for, someone mentioned like the Top Gun Maverick of like version, like with tornadoes. It's not that, but I did appreciate the fact that they went and just piled like through maybe 10, 11 tornadoes at you. Like in a 2-hour window, they just kept more tornadoes. Oh, it just ripped through this town. Guess what? There's another one over here about to rip through this town. It's just like, damn, that's heavy. So it gave you a lot to really think about, but they gave you a lot of tornadoes. Just like Maverick gave you a lot of planes and a lot of like fighter pilot talk. This was definitely just some country shit and tornadoes. So, if you want to be entertained, I mean, this is pedal to the floor for sure.
Okay.
If you feel it, come on, chase it, man. Come on, we got the catchphrase of the summer right there, man. I mean, this is firmly stamping the GP agenda. All right, man. It was a good old American movie. Now, I was like, I'm probably pretty high on it. I might be the highest one on it based off the Letterboxd reviews that I saw y'all put in. So
yeah,
I'm pretty high on it. Obviously, I'm gonna have some hating elements of it. It wasn't a perfect movie. It wasn't a perfect movie, but I was like, but I enjoyed it, man. It was a good summer hit. Like Tom said, we just got tornadoes on tornadoes on tornadoes, man. And
tornadoes.
And the effects were fucking good. So
facts, yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, like, what really negative can you say? I mean, like, it's a good popcorn flick. 2 hours at the movies. I went to go see it in IMAX, man. That shit was fun as fuck. That shit started off with a bang, with what's gonna happen, but already, like, when she lose all her friends to that first tornado, I'm like, oh shit. Let's go. Yeah, I was locked in, and then I like the dynamics they had. Hey man, GP man, risk God man, the chemistry really with anybody.
Just turn on the charm and let them go.
Yeah, man. That shit was just a fun 2 hours, man. You ain't gotta think too hard about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it was kind of dumb, but it was fun.
I
If
know
you
they were dropping in some advanced physics shit over there, and I know that shit
say,
went whoo.
man, nah, because that shit was all fake.
Hey man, I ain't gonna fact check them on it. I don't know fucking
Hey, exactly.
meteorology,
Who gives a
physics, and
fuck?
shit. Bro,
Hey,
that shit
is
was
this the invitation to start throwing our nitpicks and start haying?
Oh, damn. Okay, now that, all right, we got our
hey
glazing
man,
out the
let's
way. Let's
balance
go
it
ahead and
out,
hey.
man. Give something that you liked with it too, bro.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Like I said, I love the tornadoes. Like the more tornadoes, you know what I'm saying? It's a
Movie
tornado
called
movie.
Twister, right?
I think there was, yeah, exactly. I think there was uh going into, I don't want to say skeptical, but I didn't know if it was just going to be like a kind of like they do fight scenes in movies. Like there's like one
Mm,
really big tornado and then one here. Nah, they put you in the game and said, nah, this is a movie
At
about
least
tornadoes, bro.
three
So
massive like tornado scenes, like
yeah,
that. The characters were in it. At least three of them.
yeah, I
yeah.
think all the characters. I mean, I don't remember his name off top, but Buddy, who was the storm par,
Yeah,
the
Javi.
yeah, Javi, yeah. Javi, great actor, great performance. His whole team didn't fool me one lick because they came in and like he was like, yeah, he's from MIT, he's from NASA. I'm like, oh, these dudes just getting to the bread. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew they're not here to save lives, like help me. They're not doing no. Oh, we're doing analytics to help. No, you're getting to a bag, brother. You're not fooling
Facts.
anybody. You don't just casually switch lanes and just want to do this for the greater good. I knew that was a farce to begin with, and I feel like she should have been able to peep that pretty early on too. But again, I'm gonna just leave it at one for now. But that's gonna be my nitpick real early.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they was obviously about the bag, but I mean, she was just like getting her feet back wet. You know, this dude that she ain't seen in how many years was it? 5 years.
Yeah, the
Last
homie.
time they saw each other, they just lost all their friends. She's like, okay, fucking man, like I did used to love these tornadoes and shit. Let me go out, dip my feet in with these guys that's clearly not about to try to do nothing too crazy. You know, like
Oh, by the book, yeah,
they
real
got
book on.
khakis on. You know what I'm saying?
He's on hell, bro. Not Jake from State Farm, bro.
Nah, for
Yeah,
real. Like he had the shirt tucked in the whole time. Like even when they was out in the rain, like trying to put the
And
thing, that shit was
yeah,
still
they weren't
tucked
being
in.
real.
shit was crisp too, bro. The
Nah,
wrinkle free.
Well, she said
They made a
starch
joke on that
shirts.
shit. They said, "Look at everybody, those wrinkle free ass shirts." I was like,
Yeah,
"Damn, bro."
hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Until Tom started breaking down, you said storm par. I had forgot everything that happened in this movie, but it's all
This
coming
thing,
back to me now. It's all coming back to me now. Okay, so all right, yeah. So we got the storm par people versus Tyler Owens, the tornado wranglers. That
the
first
YouTube
scene,
and the
yeah,
YouTube.
that first scene where we get the tornado wranglers pulling out. Like, what were y'all thinking? It was just like that was like a kind of electric moment because it had been in the trailer, like we had all seen it, but I was like, oh man, your bitch is gone. Straight like that. Like as soon as niggas pulled up, I was like, these niggas having too much fun. They playing the music. These little goofball ass niggas don't stand a chance, man. So
Yeah, Javi never had a chance, man. I think like over the movie, they kind of tried to position it
bruh,
as a love triangle, bro. That
not
nigga was
even
so
close.
far behind, like in the race.
I had
Oh,
it
bro,
I had
I,
him on
I
fin
hate to
duty.
see it, man. We got to get a diversity hire or something, man. She was.
Hey, I was just glad he wasn't black.
Hey, she was, but she started off loving a mixed nigga at the start, light skinned nigga at the
Hey,
start. So
low
I was like,
key.
hey, you
I
know,
saw
I
that
mean,
shit.
she went on back to her roots, man. After
Nah,
that.
facts. No, I peeped the agenda. I was like, they trying to sneak this shit in there. Okay.
Hey, man, they tried to make it seem like they had a chance, bro. Like, but Javi really never had a chance at pulling her, and it was kind of like you said, that nigga was wearing khakis with a crease-free, tucked-in shirt. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. They ain't doing him no favors, man. They ain't doing him any
They ain't
favors.
doing none, man. He
So,
was supposed to be like ex-military, kind of like tough and shit. I was like,
yeah,
hey, I couldn't have flexed into that a little, man.
facts. They ain't give him no credit, man.
No credit.
So, what y'all think about Daisy Edgar Jones as the lead? Because like she's British, right? Could you tell?
so
No.
yes, I knew she was British because that's was it Good People the with
Yeah, normal people.
normal people. I was getting the name mixed up, but um, yeah, Normal People, that was the only thing I've really seen her in. And great performance here as well, but I think, and this, I guess I'm getting to another nitpick, but I feel like for it to have been 5 years, maybe I'm hating, maybe I'm cold-hearted, but like for 5 years to go by and y'all chase storms, like this is what y'all do. This is inherently a dangerous occupation, a dangerous hobby. People die. Like just in the time we watched, tornadoes were ripping through towns, tearing movie theaters in half. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all chase these things, so like people are going to die. You know what I mean? So for her to like switch up her whole thing in like 5 years go by and she just doesn't want to, like that's like her, like the plot of the story where she has to like overcome her fear of tornadoes. Like, well, you know what they do. I'm just, that part was just confusing. So
Hey, bro, I think it comes down to they just had too much dip on their chip, man. Like, come on, you thought we was gonna be out here taming tornadoes, bro? Like, these are acts of God, bro. Like, literally in the insurance policy, they have lines called acts of God. Tornadoes, I think, fall under that shit, bro. Because it's like
Nice.
you can't control that, and they were trying to put a science experiment to to an unexplainable thing. And I mean, shit,
with
Tom, the
some
shit was
baking soda.
I was like, damn, she lost her man's and two close friends, bro.
I'm saying
Like,
Tom ain't showing no mercy,
I
man.
was like, yeah, she could
Damn.
be bad. She can't have some PTSD from watching. The nigga was literally laying on top of her,
Bye,
cuffing
he
her,
holding
and
her.
flew off. I was
Hey,
like, man.
I hear
Like,
you.
I actually love the way they started this movie because they gave that shit real consequences, real pain, like right off the jump. I thought they was gonna PG-13 that bullshit. Nope, they had all throughout the movie when the tornadoes was hitting, bro. People would be running to their cars, yeeted out the
Yep,
sky, bro.
getting
Yeah.
sucked out.
They were kind of pretty vicious in like how they were depicting the destruction of it, and I think that's realistic. It made it a little made it even more anxiety inducing. So I mean, I liked that part of it, like that the fact that there were real consequences, that there was real pain that she had to come over through, and I think that like the fact that she had some shit that was fucked up in her head because like she was like, oh, I tried this shit last time and failed. It was like, yeah, and you can't be out here trying to take control of acts of God. Like,
Yeah, and like one thing I appreciate that they only made her like nut up once. Like so, that first time, it's her first time back out there. She's scared. Okay, oh god, we're back in the tornado. But after that time, like it was gravy. She was calling fucking
she
shots
started
and shit. She was like, oh, go left, go left. Hey, when they had twins,
we got
twins.
twins.
Hey, that's
Right one, and yeah, I thought that twins moment, like I was like, damn, the trailer sold it more than the actual moment.
low
Yeah,
key. It was
It
very
kind of just
early.
sprung up on you in the movie. It was like, oh, that's what he said.
Yeah, I was
yeah.
like, oh yeah, nice, okay, bet. But hey, man, they did have twins, and she was doing her thing. I don't know what her special gift is. Like she could talk to the wind or some shit. But hey,
Yeah,
she's on that
or
Pocahontas.
some shit.
Okay, they had her thinking, I was like, oh, she must be part Native American because she out there cooking for real in
Hey,
Oklahoma. So.
I thought it was cool. Like she just had that, she got that thing, man. She just could sense
Yeah,
it.
it's just
No, and
natural.
it was a great performance. Like I think she,
She had a good rural accent, like a good country kind of American accent. I was like, oh, I could tell you got a little like twang on it.
Yeah. Yes. I thought she was good. I thought she was good for sure. Um, shoot, who else was did we like? It was a pretty big cast. I feel like the cast might have been a little too big, but
yeah, I feel like GP's crew, or excuse Tyler Owen's crew,
Yeah.
yeah,
was, I don't know. I feel like they all kind of had their, like when they got their opportunity to shine, so to speak, they shined. Like
yeah,
I forget his name, Derek or Dexter, the black guy who was
Dexter.
on his
yeah, he was
Yeah.
good.
river where he was cooking every time he was on camera.
He was funny. He was
Um,
funny. He had
Yeah,
like
Boom
Shorty
was
that was,
good.
like you said, clowning them for having the wrinkle resistant shirts. She was getting off. Yeah, they had he had a crew on him.
Facts. I think there might have been like too many Storm Par guys. I think MIT guy who is actually he's the new guy playing Superman.
Yeah.
Corn Sweat.
really.
Yeah, David Corn Sweat. But all right, here's my take. He should have died. He should have got sucked up. Come on, let's go.
He's probably dead, but yeah, they should have showed it on screen when the nigga kicked him out of his car.
Oh,
Like,
you think he left him for dead?
yes, that was definitely a Left for Dead situation. He told him
Damn.
to drive in the direction of the tornado. He kicked that nigga out his car with the tornado coming, bruh.
No, they were trying to chase the tornado. He was going the wrong way because they were trying to help.
I'm trying to help the town. Yeah, man.
Yeah, so I didn't think he was like.
Still probably got.
I, I didn't think he just left him in the path.
Yeah, one of the homies would have came and scooped him. Really, if it really came down to it, they got those walkie-talkie or those like headsets.
Facts,
Man,
nerds.
that was tapped in. But I mean, I thought that was cool. I loved the fucking their truck, bruh. That shit
Oh,
could
that shit was hard.
drill into the ground.
That's how I knew he was not. That's how I knew nothing was going to happen to Javi the whole movie. That's how I knew, like you said, Corn Sweat. I knew he wasn't going to die because I was like, they keep getting this Ram TRX off every chance they get, and that's great.
Definitely ad placement, bro, for
Yeah.
that.
Facts.
Great ad placement. So yeah, nothing's going to happen to this truck. They flipped it a couple times, but it's like built for tough. Like,
Bro, that shit,
like,
shit literally got flipped back over when he was on his back. I'm like,
And
okay.
just started driving like nothing was wrong with it. Like it didn't even get flipped, bro. Yeah, like there was definitely so that's all right. So we was talking pros and cons. Like I loved that truck that could drill into the ground. But what I didn't like about this movie, bro, is this is just there's a little too much porn for like Oklahoma. Like they was playing Oklahoma tracks and shit. They was over here just like I was like, nigga, the country sucks.
Chill.
Like they over here really glorifying the
we have a disrespect the whole
living
state.
in tornado country. Like that shit is horrible. Look what the fuck happens to their town.
Hey man, come on, bro. You gotta cut up some slack.
Blasting and everything. I was like, yeah, all that shit solidified for me is like, yeah, I'm gonna stay my ass in Atlanta, bro. Like,
exactly. Like, bro, y'all are casually having softball matches get called, and in 20 seconds, y'all got a tornado about to rip through. Like, nah, bro.
Hey, I will say this is how highly fictionalized these tornadoes. Like they had like 12 tornadoes in like 2 days. Like, all right.
He was there for a week, bro. It's a double-digit tornado.
At the hotel scene where that one chick was just like being a bitch, like tenant or whatever, and she's like, bro, 9 out of 10 of these warnings don't shit happen. Like they tried to throw that in there, but
I was like, famous last words, man.
Famous last words needed immediately.
They tried to get in the car. Hey, should have gotten that Dodge. would have been fine.
Would have been fine, bro. Nah, but I mean, that was the only kind of thing that I wasn't rocking with. I was like, this is glorifying the country and Oklahoma a little too much. But I guess they gotta prop it up to the intended target audience for that, I guess.
Right. All right. Let me find my nitpick, man.
Because I can keep going about what I did like though, because like I said, we got 3 major scenes with like them being inside the action of the tornado. One when they were at the one at the start that we kind of touched on already. That Tom didn't like, but we did.
No, I did not like the scene. I just didn't think. I just feel like realistically, I feel like she should have got over that. Like, if you're gonna commit to going back to Oklahoma, look. If you're gonna jump off the porch and go back to Oklahoma to chase storms, yeah, this is the world we're gonna be back in. You can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You know what this entails. You've seen what happens.
Everybody gets one, right? She got one.
Come on,
like she kind of freaked out. I'm glad that they didn't make it like a recurring thing because that would have been more annoying. But I think if she had just jumped back in, no issues, like that would have been too disingenuous. Like there was definitely demons she had to fight through.
Facts. Come on, man. A little PTSD.
Like give her a little bit of PTSD. Like I said, too much and it probably would have ruined the movie. But they had to give her one, bro, where she kind of choked, bro, just to show a little character development, man.
Facts.
I was sick that first time too.
Yeah.
But
the next one though was when they went to that rodeo. They was rodeo. And they was over there like the dude hit him because evidently that nigga was just a bull rider. Like, damn, I was like, damn, maybe he's fine as fuck. He's a bull rider. Now he's a tornado chaser. Like, come on.
And a meteorologist degree.
Like meteorology and shit too.
I'm like, okay.
And then wait, one more nitpick. They had my dog just popping up places. Like he would just show up. You know what I'm saying? There was no reason for him to he just shows up to Sapulpa at her crib. It's like, he remembered a story about you, and I drove 2 hours to Sapulpa to show up at your mom's house. Like, bro, what?
Like, whoa, hey, Javi ain't getting away with that, man.
Nah,
Straight up.
not.
And saying like sometimes you get that's a little minor plot thing that I don't really care about. Like that kind of helped move the
It's
story.
some movie shit.
Move the story. You know, to build a TV show, they could have filled in, you know, some of the in between there, Tom, and you would have been all right. Movie shit, yeah, that could.
Bro, he popped up at the airport there. The first time we see him, like she's
Airport,
like doing her thing.
He knew she was leaving.
Look.
Airport at the end of the movie. Come on, bruh. That one.
I
She's
mean,
doing her thing.
yeah,
She's doing her
but
thing with the dandelions. And he
Oh,
just
we'll
walks
touch
over.
on the airport, but the rodeo scene I really liked because, like I said, they're running from the rodeo. You see the chaos that it's causing. Everybody's crashing. They're trying to cross the street and shit. And this nigga finds a swimming pool with a pole, or she finds a swimming pool with a pole. That scene of him like army crawling to like save this nigga, I was like, all this other shit is flying, and this nigga's staying on the ground because he's army crawling.
yeah, you gotta stay low so it don't.
Bro,
You know
that
what
one
I'm saying?
nigga even half stood up.
Bags. You wasn't doing no tornado drills as a kid.
That was terrible execution on his part. Like, I think exactly like you said. Like, we learned that in school that you don't stand up. Like, they want you to crawl. This dude got up one time and about got snatched away. It slammed him up against the wall. He said, "You know, I'm gonna stand up again." Like, you don't want to live. Like,
at all.
These folks in Oklahoma need to take their tornado drill seriously. That's all we saying. Also,
Man.
why don't all these bitches have basements and shelters? Like
Everybody should have one. Yeah.
Every
I
place.
didn't think they had a bunker. They got to find shelter every single time there's a tornado. There's 12 this week. We had 12 this week.
Please, just build some infrastructure, please.
If you're building a house, just dig a hole, bro. It doesn't even got just dig a hole right under the house, bro. Off to the side of something, bro.
Literally, but shit, that's how in the first one, that's how old girl's dad dies because he don't get in there fast enough. He tries to close the door and he gets yeeted up because it was an F5.
So y'all saw the new one, or y'all saw the old ones recently. I hadn't seen it in a while, but what did y'all think comparing the two?
Ooh, go ahead, Tom.
Well, the old one also had like a janky kind of plot line, but I think how good the movie was kind of masked that. I feel like this one kind of, just like you said, it was they piled in a bunch of tornadoes, and they wanted you to emphasize the just the damage that it's doing to these families and these communities or whatever, versus like the story, because the story really is just like, yo, there's what's called a storm par. They're really just profiting off of like, yo, a tornado's about to hit this town. Yo, Riggs, we're gonna go ahead and talk to the bar owner. We're gonna talk to a couple families, run up some bread. Like, all right, that's
hey, buy here, man. They trying to get that shit on the low, man. They're like,
no,
hey,
like you said,
I'll give you 30 cents on the dollar for the land.
Shit.
But then, of course, they like you said, Glenn Powell just made him the coolest dude in the world. Literally just a gift from God. He's the only nice guy in this whole thing. He's going back to save families. He's giving them, of course, yeah, he's gonna give you a shirt with his face on it. But you know what I'm saying? He's like,
when she said, yeah, we sell the T-shirts so that we can buy them lunches. I was like, oh, brother, this nigga's Jesus. Like, okay,
they was gassing the fuck out of him. Like I said, PhD plus a bull rider plus a tornado rider. Plus, he get back to the kids, bro. They was.
Nah, when he said, when she was like, "Did you find the dog?" He's like, "Of course I found the dog." I was like, "All right,
douche." People's whole livelihood's gone. People dead, but you found the dog, man. Come on.
Nigga's a douche.
They was gassing the fuck out of him, but
he was cool. He was cool.
He was sick to his stomach when GP just wasn't rocking with him. He got mad at him thing, and also he's like, Tyler, really hurt my feelings back there. Hey, once you do fireworks into a tornado, you said fireworks, like, and that was back good. Like, he can do
like
no
he
wrong,
a puppy.
Yeah,
that shit was funny, man. That shit, yeah. GP, he got the Tom Cruise type of clause in his contract now, where he can't look crazy.
Really cool.
Yeah. Damn, he's got the playbook. Hey, I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with it.
Man, he played a nerdy role in Hitman for like half of it, so he's like
Yeah.
Okay.
maybe a third or a fourth of it. Maybe half was too strong.
That shit was like, yeah, fourth. As soon as he gets to start dressing up, he's like playing everybody. So
Nigga does the hot girl shit, takes off his glasses, and it's like, oh, he's fine.
facts. But yeah, all right. So the first Twister, I think I do still like that one better. I like the love story a little bit better. I mean, they used to be married. He's trying to marry this new girl. He got to finalize the divorce. Like that shit was crazy. I was like, this shit messy as fuck. And she on the trip with him, and she can't handle the tornadoes, and she just out there like, I love this shit. I was like, man, this is a tough situation for all parties involved. So I fuck with the original much more. It's a little more complicated.
Yeah.
Twisters is probably like more fun. The tornadoes look better. I mean, they shooting fireworks in that bitch and shit. Like that shit was cool as fuck. But
the trucks were fine. Niggas drilling into the ground and shit. And got the 3-count truck, like
yeah, facts. And then I don't know. I feel like the original, hey, like Philip Seymour Hoffman coming off the bench, just like cracking jokes, talking about the suck zone and shit. I was like, yeah, no, this is funny. That's a good movie.
Yeah, I think I liked the leads in this one, but yeah, like you said, the OG Twisters, bro, has some more. Like the supporting cast was just better,
Yeah, so I'd agree.
You had some better shit with that. So like GP and what was Kate's character's name? Daisy Edgar Jones. Like they did really good, and I mean they dominated the screen time, right? So, but like we said, there was probably too many supporting characters for us to get a good sense of them. So it was mostly just like comedic relief, one-liners here and there, but not much in terms of like depth from the supporting characters. But overall, I still enjoyed the movie, really well. So I think the big thing, though, like we said, we're talking about romance, KP. How you feel about that ending, man?
Hey, man, give the people what they fucking want, bruh. Give the people what they motherfucking want. And yes, I understand that if Glenn Powell just gonna goddamn romance every bitch in every movie, then it's gonna get old at some point, and the niggas just gonna be sick of them. I understand that, but come on, man, this is Twisters. This is Twister 2. The first one is a love story. The second one, it was also a love story, but hey, man, they just got to do it, man. Come on, man. After she hits him with the line with the.
Hey, I love that part. She hit the call out. He was over there like, why do I feel like I'm not going to see you again? And then she just says, if you feel it.
Hey, okay. I was like, she lobbed it perfect. She lobbed it up perfect. These motherfuckers looking at the clouds. The framing was there. The shot was beautiful. I was like, go ahead, man. Go ahead and do it. You earned it. But I guess they're saving it for the next one. But
that's what I'm saying. Like the sirens come off and everything.
Man, she just ended tornadoes. Like what? She just became God. Like literally got the undo button on tornadoes now. So like I ain't even trying to hear it, bro. Just go ahead and let it happen.
Realist, it made sense. It's almost like they tried to avoid it. Like it's almost like they brought you to that point where like we're still not going to give it to you. So it's just kind of like okay, like that's weird. But because like you said, it was set up perfectly to just get the kiss in the airport, like call it a day. But I do think like with her A only being there for a week, B there was never really like she. You can make the assumption that that there's something there, that there's chemistry there, but he never got the end. She never gave him anything that he would go for the kiss. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense that it didn't happen.
That's fair. That's fair. But shit, if I'm staying at your mama crib, you know what I'm
saying? One night, bro. Yeah. It was late. Had one meal, man. I feel it. Hey, man. I'm cool with them holding back on it.
This nigga's old fashioned.
Nah, not even that, bro. But like you said, the last one was like a legit love story. I don't think this one had like the love going for it like that. There was some romantic elements to it, but I feel like that really wasn't like a core. It wasn't like
Okay.
the core thing of the movie. Like
So this
Yeah,
was
the takeaway from this one is 100% like tornadoes really fuck up a town. Like,
yeah, like I'm
like this shit gets really bad.
yeah.
I mean, shit, we knew that.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that was the take from the movie. It wasn't the fact that like, hey, this is a good love story. Like, oh, Glenn Powell and Daisy Edgar Jones didn't kiss. No, they gave you 12 tornadoes, and those tornadoes were
This shit was like an action and anxiety inducing movie. Like it was,
It was.
people getting fucked up by tornadoes and shit. And really it was like making me out there being all existential shit about like climate change. They're like, oh yeah, tornadoes are coming stronger than ever. And I was like, y'all niggas still out here killing the fucking earth? Yeah, but y'all the ones that's gonna feel it the most out in the sticks, man.
No, some people were like, yeah, why didn't this movie talk about climate change at all? Like, it seems like it was trying to like hint at it, but
It was
it
trying
never
to
really
hit
talked
around
about
it.
it.
Hey, not trying to alienate part of their audience.
Low key, especially out there in Oklahoma.
I was like, they can't play like the good old Oklahoma tracks and then be talking about climate change at the same time, bro. People gonna be pissed and storm out.
Thanks. Oh, Dante, do you know this is the same director as Minari?
As Minari, yes, I saw that.
Very interesting.
I was looking him up and I was like, what does Isaac Chung have with like Midwest? With like the Midwest.
Hey, that boy loves America. That boy's patriotic as fuck.
I was like, I mean, I just look, see, he grew up in a small farm in rural Arkansas, bro. That man just loves beautiful America, bro.
Boy, country as hell.
He went to Yale, so I don't know.
Damn, he got the JD Vance track record.
Chill, hey.
Jeez. Hey, man, that's crazy.
That is crazy, bro. And he does have the same track record.
Oh, shit.
We haven't really touched on it a ton, I guess, but what do we think about the fact that she actually like tames a tornado?
I mean, this is a silly movie, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on.
I don't know much about the science here. Yeah.
Yeah, she put a bunch of diapers up a tornado. And, I mean, it's just like the first one. Like, it's just some bullshit. They was putting some ping pong balls up in a tornado, so we can see how they're going to, like, it's all, like, just not actual science, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's all for the fun. Like, I'm fucking with it, but come on now.
Yeah, I held that back. I mean, like I said, overall, I think the movie was solid. There were some silly elements, some like convenient things for plot, but I think some of those like you kind of need for movies and for them not to be like 4 hours long. Because hey, man,
for sure. I'm
gonna come clean. I like 2-hour movies. Like everybody was like, "Nah, movie gotta be 3 hours." No, nigga, we had.
Shit, who said that?
Like, I feel like we were at a point where movies were like an hour 30, like to 2 hours, and then movies just started getting to that point where like every fucking
2 hours 40 minutes
was like 2:45 or like 3:50.
Yeah. Man, I know it's because everybody wanted that Snyder cut because what's it called was Justice League was so ass. And they're like, no, oh, Zack Snyder has an unreleased cut. It's like 5 hours. They're like, yeah, we want that. Like, no,
I think Marvel was another reason why I hate Marvel, bro. They started making all their movies dead near 3 hours long, bro.
Okay, them bitches was long as fuck. Spider-Man was long as a motherfucker.
Can't make a 3-hour movie and not give niggas an intermission, bro. Like I said, like bring back intermissions if you go make. If your runtime is over 3 hours, bring back intermissions. All right.
That's real. How long was Oppenheimer? Oppenheimer was about 3 hours, right?
It was like 3. That was long as shit. I had to find
that shit.
Like sneak out to go. Like,
yeah, that shit flew by for me. I was like, damn.
That shit was long.
And that's when it goes. You buy popcorn and a drink for it too, bro. Like you gotta.
Facts. Yeah, Killers was long.
3 hours, bro. Come on.
I be chilling. I be in there, kicking my feet up. I got those heated seats and shit.
Me too. I just also need something to drink, bro. 3 hours.
Gotta get you an icy, man. Get you an icy.
I do. Shit, go through me. I be having to sneak out. Like, I'm gonna be like, I'll check the runtime before I go to the movie to know if when it hits I can hold it. Because sometimes I be like, I can't. I gotta
Damn,
for like a dead seat to sneak
this
out.
nigga got no control.
Hey man, if I was sitting there drinking a fucking 50-ounce icy, then yes, I have to go pee,
You gotta hold that shit like that like that
man.
meme of the boy with the forehead vein. Just
Oh my goodness, man. That's
yeah.
good. I liked the runtime. I think it, got in, got out, showed some cool elements. There are, silly things about it, but overall, I think Twisters was a solid. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I don't know, what did y'all rate it on
I
Letterboxd?
think a 3.5.
Yeah, see, like I said, I was higher than y'all on it.
Yeah. I went 3.5. I mean, I gave what's it called, 4 stars. I mean, like what's it, Godzilla -1? I guess it's not on that level. Like
It's
that. Like
not on
that's
that.
like
Well,
a
you're crazy for giving that 4 stars. Is my argument on that. I was like, there's
hey.
no way that movie was there. I think you
That shit
sure
was fire, bro. That shit was
Godzilla
Dude, I
fire.
just put it
you
on
have
the
to
same
give it
level as
at least
Dunkirk,
four
bro.
and a
I
half.
don't,
That's
and I'm saying
crazy.
I mean, I got Dunkirk at 4.5, probably 4.5.
well, that's kind of where I am with this one because the
That's
previous Twister I went and gave 4 stars.
clean. 4 stars on Godzilla. This one is hate.
How was that hate? 8 out of 10?
4 stars.
That's not even remotely. I
It
mean,
Come
had
what are we
on,
saying?
bro.
This is a great movie.
25,000 people give it 5 stars. I'll just tell you that.
Hey man, I'm KP, man. I can't speak for other people, man. But four stars is cool. Twisters 3.5 stars. It was a cool movie. Like I'm gonna watch it again probably whenever it comes out on streaming. Like it's fun as fuck. Like I saw it on IMAX. I wish I could have seen it in the 4D so I could feel the wind
Feel
and
that
shit.
shit.
Yeah,
Wind
like
in
the,
your face and shit.
them little machines in the mall, the little hurricane machine or whatever. It'd be just like that. So I mean,
Hey man, it's averaging 3.5 stars on Letterbox right now, but
it's about
more
right.
people have given it 4 stars than 3.5. Like 70,000 people gave it a four
That's
star.
them.
So
That's
that
them Powell heads.
it's just got some 2s and 2.5s in there that's sliding it down.
Oh yeah, that's hate. That's hate.
That's hate. I was like, yeah, that's definitely.
But I do think, Dante, kind of to pivot off what you said about the 2 hour movie, I think one of my favorite things about movies like this one, like Bike Riders, which we did a couple weeks ago,
Yeah, a couple weeks
like
back.
the rewatchability of a movie definitely equates to the runtime. If you
Yep.
can keep a movie at like an hour and a half to 2 hours, buddy, I'll sit down and watch the movie. Now, when you start creeping up towards 3 hours, when it's like I gotta designate time,
That's
I
just
got
it's
and
just a
I'm
that you
chore.
gotta
tired. Like,
split it in two. You like
yeah.
Dune Part Two? I've never watched all the way through. Like I
Damn.
rewatched it, but I have not been able to rewatch it without having a pause. Like I said, I got hit a bathroom break or something. Like right, I'm trying to peep Napoleon right now, and that shit been on my list for so long. I checked it 2 hours 47 minutes. I was like, I like that just
And
dissuades
it's
me
the
from
lowest
starting it
247.
because I'm like, if I want to catch a movie before bed, I'm like, it's like 9 o'clock. I was like, I'm not watching a 3 hour movie, bro. I'm not
Yeah,
trying
that,
Facts.
to midnight.
Facts.
that.
I be looking for that. And like if that shit say 90 minutes, like it's automatic watch.
It's
I don't give a fuck.
automatic, bro.
I'm like, okay, bet.
So yeah,
Nah,
bring
really
back
good.
2 hour movies, man. That's what we gave for end of the day.
That's
Bring back
real.
2 hour
That's real, man. Hey, and that's honestly a great place to end this pod. That's like a perfect mission statement for this movie. Just bring this shits back, bro. Bring back the fun 3.5 star,
Rewatchable,
2 hour
rewatchable movie.
movie, bro. That's just
Not
like
everything gotta
instantly
be
rewatchable.
amazing. Like not everything gotta be Oscar nominated, knock you out the park, but bring back just solid movies.
Give me a movie star. Give me some chemistry, and give me some spectacle. I'm in.
Some good
I'm in.
effects, bro. We're going.
That's all it takes, man. That's all it takes. But box office is up and down. That's what we thought we had with Furiosa, but hey,
Yeah, we thought we had that with Furiosa. I mean, that movie was good, bro. I don't know.
it
People
was.
just didn't go and see it, bro. Like I like that. That was a good movie.
Yeah, that's gonna age really well. I feel like.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else to say for Twisters other than go see that shit?
Go see it.
I mean, if you want to see tornadoes, man, they're gonna give you tornadoes. I promise. From every angle, from all three angles, like they're gonna
Oh,
give you tornadoes.
Yeah, all three angles, man. The
Okay,
GP
man.
agenda, man. The GP agenda.
Hey, man. GP, he's here. He ain't going nowhere. But we are. So until next time, man. Y'all like, subscribe, share, follow, all that shit. YouTube, Instagram, all that shit. Y'all keep on hating, keep on seeing. It's KP,
Wow.
Scotty too rare.
and we out.